Former right-wing constitutional conservative, pro-drill, 115-acre, sixth-generation landowner, all excited about making money with this until I found out how they do it. They poke holes in the ground and poison people's water. 33 water wells went bad in Demet, Pennsylvania in the week of September 11, 2008. That's proven. This is fact. DEP fined them $1 million for it. They also made them put $4.3 million in a fund for those families. You're going to have many of the industry here because they're broke, folks. Halliburton laid off almost half its workforce. Chesapeake has moved out of Pennsylvania. So they're desperately hoping that you'll pass this document.
The evidence is overwhelming, and sound science, the data, and the facts support by 100% EPA's statement that hydraulic fracturing activities have not led to widespread systemic impacts to drinking water resources.
The families there had been living for 3 years with contaminated water. 27 water wells were so contaminated that they required and asked for a health study to be done on those families. It was supposed to start in January of 2012 when the EPA came in. That study never started. The DEP never did it in Pennsylvania. The gentleman before me said that the states are covering this. Yeah, they're covering it up.
The science in support of EPA's conclusion of no widespread systemic impacts is credible and clear. Any other conclusion would simply ignore the science. Thank you.
My focus today is to educate you and ask you to look at not just the document. Why is the EPA not here themselves talking about this document? They've never showed up at one of these events. We're here. We're the people being harmed. I've been to 13 state houses, met with 8 governors, and they're listening to the industry say this is fine. If you let this document pass through, you're going to be responsible for poisoning and harming millions of people in the United States. The industry is in this for the money. I'm in this for the future. Your families will be affected also.
I respectfully urge the Science Advisory Board to accept the Hydraulic Fracturing Advisory Panel's recommendation to retain the draft assessment's main finding that there is no evidence of widespread systemic impacts on drinking water sources from hydraulic fracturing. This finding has strong justification in the years of study conducted by the EPA.
I look at the good people here on this panel. We believe in you and what you are going to do with this. You're going to look and find what's missing in this document and tell the EPA that their focus should be protection. They get $10 billion a year and have 17,000 employees. They can't figure out if water is being contaminated, and they need an air study too because we're all getting poisoned. Thank you very much for your time. I will look forward to any questions that you have.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Stevens, for your comments.